Hey, good afternoon, Facebook fans of DX Engineering. It's Tuesday afternoon here in the eastern part of the United States. That means it's time for Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff. I'm Tim, K3LR, and today we have a special guest. It's Maria, KE8GSK, and Maria is from our customer service division here at DX Engineering. She is our chief problem solver, and you know, if you have any problems, you want to go to Maria because she knows how to fix them. And we're inside the Summit Racing Superstore here in Talmadge, Ohio. The DX Engineering showroom is in the back of the store, and of course it's exit 29 on Interstate 76, just east of Akron. So if you're coming by for a vacation, stop in and say hello to us here at DX Engineering. We're here 6 days a week in the store, but you can always pick up parts all the way till 9 o'clock at night, 6 days a week until 7 o'clock on Sunday night. And so, Maria, you have worked for DX Engineering for several years, and before that, you worked at Summit Racing.
Yes.
How many years did you work at Summit?
I was at Summit for 10 years
For
before
10
I
years.
came over to DX Engineering.
And so when you came to Summit, did you, your previous job before that, was it in customer service?
Actually, it kind of was. I was head cashier, but I also was behind the customer service counter most of the time.
It seems as though there isn't a problem that is too big that you can't handle here at DX. It's very impressive, and I was just learning that Maria, you know, I thought I knew a lot about what you do and how effective you are with the DX Engineering customers. But now you're getting cards and letters, and
I do. I do. I get a little bit of fan mail. It's really sweet, and I appreciate it. That's a lot.
You know, you have only been around the amateur radio fraternity for a couple of years, but I think you've made some really good friends.
I have, and you know what? There's nobody nicer than the hams that call in to DX Engineering. Even when they have a problem, I have no trouble with helping them out because most of them they just want what was right. So it's really easy to take care of them.
Right, and it goes back to the customer's always right. And I know that is your philosophy. And
it is.
And certainly, and you've helped guys not only in the United States, but from all over the world.
Oh, yeah. They're everywhere. It's hams all over the world.
And a lot of these have very tricky shipping situations, and you know how to figure all that out.
I've been doing it for a while, so it makes it a little easier. And I get a lot of help from the warehouse. There's so many knowledgeable people. It's a lot of help.
Well, one of the things was when we were looking for somebody like you, we didn't know we were needing a Maria, but we're sure glad we got you, is that Summit said, do you want our best person? And it was Maria. And we said, absolutely. And then you went and studied and took the test, and you have your technician license, and you've been on the air. You were active in field day, right, at P-Cars.
I did. I went out for field day. It was so much fun. I did not know what I was getting into when we went there. I was so surprised at how organized you guys were, how organized everybody was, the giant generators, all the antennas brought up, everybody's little ham shacks, it's all set up everywhere, and people were so generous. They let me get on their radios, and I got to make all kinds of contacts. It was a blast.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time, and certainly the first field day experience is a lasting memory. You'll never forget that, and you couldn't have done it with a better club than the Portage County Amateur Radio Service.
P-Cars, they're amazing. They're amazing.
What a great group of guys.
They are a great group of guys.
And there's a lot of women that are members.
A lot of
too.
women, yes.
Yes. So I mean, it is really a super thing out of Portage County, of course, and nearby Kent. It's kind of their home. But boy, what a great field day operation. And you know, Jim AC8NT, who's the president there, super nice guy.
I actually took my classes out there, and he was one of the instructors. There were quite a few. They were all great, but he was amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's really good. And of course, I catch him down here in the store every once in a while because he needs to buy stuff.
Yep.
So you know, It's great to have the candy store right here.
Yes.
And when you don't live close enough and you have a problem, you can always call Maria here at DX Engineering, or one of the many customer service and technical people we have. And part of what we do here that is different than a lot of amateur radio vendors, dealers, is we actually make stuff. And so Maria, here's one of my favorites. This is the RG5000. This is a product that was designed and is manufactured here in Talmadge. It's really, really cool. What this does is this protects the receiver front end, especially on things like field day, when you've got all those transmitters around, so that you don't burn up receivers. This is a lifesaver. It can save you hundreds of dollars in repairs. I know talking to the folks at Yaesu and ICOM Repair Center, after field day and after some of the major contests, they get lots of radios coming back because they're burned up. The receiver front ends are burned up. So the RG5000, you just put it in line with the receiver and you don't have to worry about burning it up. And that is a great DX Engineering product. Another great DX Engineering product is the ISO Plus. And the ISO Plus was designed to take care of birdies that might come from your Ethernet network in your shack and around your home. If you've ever tuned up and down the band and you hear all these blips, and those blips may be coming from your Ethernet network, the ISO Plus takes and solves that problem. And we have a lot of happy customers. And it also takes and makes sure that any RF that you have from your radio station doesn't get into the Ethernet network and knock it down. And so, you know, Maria, one of my favorite parts of these shows is the deal of the week.
Yep.
And you didn't even have to remind me. I know you were
I was ready
to.
I was ready to remind you.
Because you like a good deal too.
I love a good deal.
And I love giving good deals to our customers and new customers as well. So this week, the RG5000 is on the deal of the week. And normally the RG5000 is $94.99. And today, and going forward for the week, $74.99. So if you've been thinking about protecting your receiver, now's the time to get it. The ISO Plus, that's also part of the deal of the week. ISO Plus, normally $49.99. For the deal of the week, $35.99. So good time to buy these two excellent DX Engineering products. You can only get them here at DX Engineering. And so we're getting ready for the big holiday push here. You know, we got Black Friday coming up.
Yes.
And then a whole month of December. And part of what you're going to do is make sure that everybody stays happy.
That's what I like to do.
It's job number one.
Yep.
And you're incredible. I am so happy to have you on the team.
Thank you, Tim.
And I want you to share some of those cards and letters with me and the rest of the staff, because I love seeing that stuff. So thank you for sitting down with us today, Maria. And 73 from DX Engineering.